Hi everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy in case you're new here, and today we are going to crochet these two super easy earrings. They are very beginner friendly, extremely perfect for the summer, very bohemian, and just takes a couple of minutes to make them. So if you're ready, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you have any suggestions for me, please write it down in the comment section below. And if you would like to support me with the yarn, you can do it in the Buy Me a Coffee webpage, which I placed the link below this video. So if you're ready, let's get started. For the first earrings, we will need to have the following materials. We're going to use a raffia yarn, a crochet hook size 4 millimeters, a yarn needle. If you have smaller, it's even better. Scissor, 2 rings. These are 2 centimeters. Earring hangers, little pompons. These ones are 1 centimeters, and a glue gun. We will start by grabbing one of the ring, getting the raffia yarn. I'm going to fold this initial part in two, going to insert it in the middle, insert the crochet hook, hold on too tight, and now just pull over the raffia. And now we are going to crochet over this raffia yarn as well. So we are going to make in total 16 single crochets into this ring. So under 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one, 16. Great. Okay, so we crocheted around. It's gonna be extremely easy now. We are just going to grab the first chain, this first single crochet stop that we created here. Grab the yarn, and we are going to make a slip stitch. Just like this. I'm going to leave a longer yarn, raffia. Going to pull that out. We have to do it a little bit with the finger, so just try to help it. Okay. Going to add the yarn needle. The smaller you have, the better and easier that you can work with this. So have a look. We want to kind of make this gap disappearing, so we don't want it to be visible. So not this one that it's straight comes after, but the one after, we're coming from this point, going through, pull it through to the other side, and then we're coming back to the same point where we were, just like this. Try to recreate this kind of little piece on top. And now in the back, we're just gonna make a couple of stitches. We don't want to interfere much with the pattern, but just want it to disappear. Couple of stitches, so it's gonna be nicely hidden. Okay, and once we're done with that, we can just get the scissor and cut the excess raffia off. Now we will get the earring hook. We're going to try to find the top point where we just did the joining. I don't actually know where it is, So that means something good. It means that it's nicely hidden. So I'm going to just add it to a point where I feel that maybe it could be, yeah, here. I'm gonna pass it through, and then we're just going to close it on the other side. Okay, you have to make one more from this one, and then I am going to come for the decoration process. So now we are going to attach it on the earrings, going to kind of pull it so it's everywhere on the side, this little nice chains. Okay, going to grab one of these pompons, add a bit of glue, and then just attach it on the side. We're going to try to add on equal distances these pompons. And yeah, one is completed, and now just don't forget you have to do exactly the same on the other side as well. So our first pair of earrings are completed. Now let's go and let's start the second one. For the second earrings, we are going to use the same raffia yarn as we used in the first one. We will need to have a crochet hook size 4mm, just the same as the previous one. We need to have a stitch marker, 2 earring hooks, and a scissor. We're going to start by making a magic ring. So we're going to wrap around our finger the raffia, then grab this yarn and guide it towards the front. Here insert toe of your finger, rotate it down, grab the yarn, the long one, and pull it out. Be careful, don't pull extremely hard because raffia tend to tear. And now we're going to insert the crochet hook. We can tie it a little bit more. And then in this magic ring that we just created, we are going to make 6 single crochets. So insert under and have a look, we have this excess yarn, the starter yarn. We're going to crochet over that as well. So we're going under 1, and here in the first one I usually add a stitch marker because I tend to forget where exactly the first chain was. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the last one, 6. Then we are going to grab this excess yarn, the initial starter yarn, and we are going to pull onto that. Be careful, you can actually help a little bit, so at least for sure it's not going to tear, and kind of assisting it in the closing. I had many times breaking, so I just want to be careful once closing it. Okay, we're going to remove the stitch marker. Remember where you're removing it from. And now we're going to insert exactly in the same point the crochet hook and going to make a slip stitch. So we created a nice little circle here. We can actually cut this excess yarn now because we crocheted over in the previous round. And now we're going to chain 1. And then in the first stitch we're going to make a single crochet, and then same stitch one more time, a single crochet. Before that we can actually mark this first single crochet, so at least we will understand where we have to join in the end. So the same stitch, another single crochet, next stitch 2 times single crochet into the same stitch, 1 and then 2. Next one, 2 times single crochet, 1, 2. Next one, single crochet, 2 times to the same stitch, 1, 2. Next one, 2 times single crochet, 1, 2. Next time 2 times single crochets, 1, 2, next one 2 times single crochets as well, and this was the last one. So we need to join actually with the stitch marker stitch. Remove it, insert the crochet hook into that point, cropping the yarn and slip stitch. So we did our second round, and now just leave a bit of excess tail, you can cut the yarn, and we are going to pull it out. Now we will add the yarn needle and here, not in the first one but the second one, coming from inner part here, going to pull it through, okay, and then here coming back to the same point where we were, inserting it back, pulling it back, creating the same kind of V-shaped stitch, so it's not going to be obvious where we started and where we finished. And now we're just going to make some couple of stitches in the back. Don't interfere with the pattern, so just try to keep in the back, and we're going to kind of want the yarn to be fixed and to don't come out. Okay. Once we're done, we can just cut the excess yarn here. Now we are going to add the earring hook on the top, And just going to add, where shall I add? Maybe I'll add it here. You don't have to add it on both of the two chain, like the V shape. I'm just going to add it in the back loop. And then just close it. Now we need to just decorate it. So we're going to cut around 12 centimeters of raffia. From the earring hook, I am going to count 3 stitches. So this is 1, 2, and 3. And in the 4th one, going to insert a crochet hook from the bottom, just like this. Fold it into the raffia. Add it. Pull it through. And then grab this yarn and pull over. Now we're going to secure and pull it. And this is our first one. Now we have to create the same exact thing like this until this other side. We have to count 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. And we have to stop in this 4th stitch. So this is going to be the last one where we will be adding the raffia. So every stitch the same way we are going to do it. So now that we have added all of them, this is where the magic happens, but says have a look how it looks like very weird. So we have to actually get each and every piece of the raffia and straighten it up. Have a look, we are opening it up just like this. We're kind of straightening it up. And we're gonna go through on each and all of them until the end. And now I open that up. I kind of try to get them close to each other. Just like this. And it obviously depends fully on you how big you want to have this part. So I think I'm gonna go with this size and I'm gonna cut it all around, trying to keep the same exact size. Try to have a look if you have anywhere shorter or bigger and try to make it nicely equal everywhere. And here we are, we're ready with 2 super easy earrings for the summer. They are very bohemian, very easy to make up, so it was beginner friendly. Let me know how your outcome was, and please let me know if you have any suggestions towards me. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know any thoughts that you have in the comment section below. And if you would like to support me with the yarn, you can do it in the Buy Me a Coffee webpage, which I placed the link below this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel, and I hope I see you in my next tutorial as well. Take care and see you very soon.